I go?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jack from Mrs. Fletcher's 5th grade K2 scientist. My class will be teaching you some facts like what they look like and their habitat. Here's Parker with what they look like. Hi, I'm Parker. And I am here to tell you about what they look like. So, the Orca whales are one of the largest members of, or are the largest members of the dolphin family. They have black with white patches. And the white patch right here isn't their eye, it's their ear. Their eye is right under their ear. Their length is ranges from 27 to 33 feet long. Can I have a volunteer, please? Sure. Can I move this? Yeah. So this is how long a male and adult orca whale would be.
That is scary.
Just let it go, please, and then you can go back to your seat. Thank you. And then their weight ranges from 8,000 to 12,000 pounds, which is 6 to 7 elephants stacked up on each other. The male orca whales are more heavy than the females are, and their mouth looks like a beak, but it's not like a duck beak. Their head is just rounded to the point where it has like a little point. And the male dorsal fins, which this is what a dorsal fin is, can be 6 feet tall and a width of 3 feet, which is, if Mr. Vedder was on a male orca whale, then just the dorsal fin would be taller than him. And the female dorsal fins can be 6 feet tall and a width of 3 feet. And the thing with the female dorsal fins, they have a little bit more mobility. They just can kind of curve it a little bit. And their tails are called flukes right here. And the reason why it's like that is so, well, it's not like a normal fish, up and down. It's like this, sideways, so it like propels itself more. And yeah. And now here is Jack with where they live or their habitat. Hi, I'm Jack. Orcas, whales can live in every ocean in the world. They can live in tropical waters or they can live in cold waters like by the Arctic Circle. Habitat like deep. They can live in a deep ocean, not like deep underwater. They can, if they went off the coast of New York, they could go like a fourth of the way to Europe, not in between because they can't go all the way that deep. And then they live in coastal waters, so they can live out here in the middle of the ocean, or they can live on the coast like California or Florida. And they never migrate. If they migrate like birds do in the winter, if they move, it's only for food. And here's a picture of an orca in the Arctic and one by And here's Brayden with teeth.
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I'm here to talk to you about teeth. The teeth can, the orca, the orca whale teeth can be 4 inches long and 1 inch in diameter. They have 40 to 52 large interlocking conical enameled teeth. The teeth curves inwards and backwards. This helps the orca catch its prey. So their teeth are sharp and pointy, and they go like this. And our teeth are more like that. Hunting. Orcas hunt in pods. Orcas hunt in different ways. Orcas beach themselves. Orcas will travel to find food. Mother orcas help their babies learn to hunt. Now what they eat. Orcas hunt seals, sea lions, and even whales. Orcas can grab seals off the ice. Orcas eat seabirds, fish, and squid, salmon, squid, herring, and rockfish. Orcas can attack young blue whales, and that's the biggest whale in the whole world. Orcas are carnivores, which means they eat meat. Orcas are apex predators, which means they're the top of the food, they're the top of the food chain. Orcas have to eat up to 500 pounds of food a day. Now here's Addison to talk about orcas' reproductive system.
Orca's reproductive system. Orcas mature around the age of 14 and 15. Females give birth to a baby every 3 to 10 years, and they have a 17-month pregnancy, which is over a year. The birthing of the calf. Newborns weigh 300 to 400 pounds. The babies are born tail first under the water. Newborns are 7 to 8 feet, which is actually longer than this one. When born, the babies have to get to the surface of the water in 10 seconds to breathe. The babies. The babies can swim by themselves after 30 minutes of being born. They nurse from the mother under the water. They need to drink milk for a year. And here's Jade on community. They open their mouths as a threat. It scares big things and small things. And sometimes they do it to humans just to make sure they're not food or anything. They also have different accents and different pops. An accent is a different way of talking. If we went somewhere not in America, they would think we would sound funny to them. So, and they scream to communicate. It does not sound like real screaming. They use echolocation to find their food. It's something that uses their brain. It's like what bats do. Do you guys know what bats do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what they do to like find their food and stuff. And also a click is a form of communication. And they use that a lot, and they also use scream a lot too. Remember, that does not sound like a whisper. And also a whistle is a sound they make to talk, just like clicking. It doesn't really sound like a real whistle either, but I don't really know what it sounds like. And also, oh yeah. And here's what's been focused on. Sorry. Yeah. That is what an orca sounds like. Yeah. Sorry, definitely. And also a big thing about orcas communication is noise pollution. Noise pollution is like with boats and like stuff that you use with water. It affects the orcas when they're talking because they can't really understand each other. And sometimes it's so bad that they beach themselves. And now here's Adrian with other interesting facts.
Okay. So orcas are warm-blooded mammals, and orcas have blubber that keeps them warm, so their blubber is like 3 to 4 inches thick. Orcas can dive to the depth of 100 feet, so if they're like hunting, then they can go down that far. Orcas slap their flukes or called tails. This is an orca's fluke. And yeah, so here is a video on killer whales breathing.
We might have to turn it up.
I don't So that was a very short video of an orca coming up to breathe. Please. Okay. So, orcas live in groups called pods. There can be up to 50 orcas in a pod. Orcas have no predators except people, so they're an apex predator. That means they're on top of the food chain. Wait, okay. So, orcas breach when they're happy, so it's like they kind of jump out of the water and like they jump off to the side. And then spy hopping is when a whale, like a orca whale comes up and it sort of just sticks their head out of the water to look around their surroundings. So if they were like hunting or something, they'd be like spy hopping to look for food. And noise pollution, like Jade talked about, is like boats. When noise pollution is like when whales are trying to communicate and boats are like interfering, like the noise of boats are interfering with their communication. Okay. Okay, does anybody have any questions?
So the interfering of the boats is just like someone interrupting your conversation with somebody else?
Yeah, so sometimes, yeah, that's exactly kind of what it is. And sometimes if it gets really bad, then orcas will have to beach themselves. And beaching is sort of like, a whale can beach itself. If they're really hungry, they'll like beach themselves. So they'll come like halfway up to the shore to grab a seal or something. So they sometimes do that because there's so much like noise from boats. Kale.
Well, how would they beach themselves and how do they die?
Wait, how do they what?
Die. They beach themselves and die sometimes.
Because if they go too far out of the water, then they can't get enough water.
Yeah, they can't get back in.
Because they're so heavy, they can't move themselves.
And they don't have like arms like we could and like legs. Like they can't like use their fins. So that they cannot hold their own weight.
I mean, yeah, sort of, because orcas are like 6 to 7 elephants.
Their flippers only go up and down. They don't
So-
go like that.
Sean.
How long is their lifespan?
Orcas can live up to,
We didn't know at this particular time right now.
Oh, yeah. Orcas can live up to 30 to 50 years, and the longest an orca can live up to is like, 90 or 100. So, yeah.
How does baby orcas nurse underneath? I believe it's right here, but I will get back to you.
Okay, Kale.
So you said that orcas are basically the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't the blue whale be the top of the food chain because it's the biggest animal in the world and has no threats?
Yeah, but if the orcas are in their pod and team up on the blue,
Yeah,
tiny blue whale, they can kill it.
Yeah.
And what,
But still a bunch of blue sharks.
okay, Kale,
Just
Kale.
because it's the biggest doesn't
no,
mean.
Shepherd. Okay, Kale, top of the food chain and an apex predator, a blue whale doesn't hunt.
They just open their mouths.
They're
and
technically
shrink those
at the
in.
bottom of the food chain because they're eating small plankton and animals.
Yeah.
What they're not saying that orca whales are gonna eat a blue whale. They're just saying that they don't have anything that hunts them except for people. So the orcas are at the, if you drew a food chain, they would be the thing that eats the other things. Not necessarily a blue whale.
I know, but one day. I thought the blue shark, yes, there is such a thing. It could take down some orcas. They come in big groups. One of them gets injured, they eat.
Okay, but we're not discussing that right now. You can talk to them about that later, maybe at recess.
Okay, so
All right. Any other questions?
I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay. So we would like to invite you to our 5th grade bake sale. We're raising money to adopt 2 orca whales. Once we have adopted the orca whales, they will stay in the ocean with their families, so they're not coming to Rio, okay?
Sadly.
And, and if any of you guys were wondering, the money that we're earning at the bake sale is going towards like orcas research and stuff. So yeah. Here's Addison to talk to you about the bake sale.
Come to our 5th grade bake sale on Friday, March 13th. Get cookies, cupcakes, and many other treats. We want to adopt 2 orca whales. The items will cost between 25 cents to $1. You can only bring $3 and buy 3 things. Come to our bake sale.